So, Ladies Lounge family, what does confidence look like to you?
Hey y'all, so what confidence look like to me is owning your presence, your thick thighs, your small breasts, or your big forehead, owning your presence. Also, walking into a space with your head held up. You the big stepper. Don't never forget that. And I'll say wearing what you want to wear, not being boxed into a trend. That's having confidence. You gotta have confidence to step out and not look like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's confidence to me. So always remember, it's not on you, but it's in you. Put that thing on. Period.
Confidence is being your true, authentic self, even when it goes against everything and everyone else. That is confidence. Confidence is pleasing yourself other than people pleasing. Confidence is smiling even though there's storms going on in your world. Confidence is being unapologetically you.
Hey guys, Jonathan here. One thing that makes me confident is my ability to place my confidence in God. You know, a lot of times we try to place confidence in ourselves and end up building all kind of egos and different things like that. And I notice as a man coming up, like eventually that kind of fades away. And so we have to put our confidence in God and allow Him to lead the way for us.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Robin Evans, and the question of the day is, what does confidence look like to me? I didn't have a quick and easy answer for this one, but what I decided upon is that it has very little to do with me and everything to do with faith. Knowing that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be and that I have everything that I need to be able to accomplish the goals that I have set forth before me. So that's what confidence looks like to me.
Good evening. My name is Kadia. I want to talk to you about my confidence level. So I can honestly say I wasn't always confident in myself by my weight, my knowledge, my clothing. I didn't walk with confidence. I didn't talk with confidence. I didn't believe in myself. Now, when I tell you, it doesn't matter how skinny I am, how thick I am. Doesn't matter if I have on a beautiful dress or if I'm just, casually wearing jeans and shorts. Whether my makeup is on, whether my hair is done, my confidence comes from within. It comes from the beauty that's inside of me. It comes from knowing who I am in Christ. It comes from knowing that I am fearfully and wonderfully made. It comes from knowing that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. It comes from my relationship with God. So my outer beauty is a reflection of what's inside of me. So I walk with confidence. I talk with boldness. I wear my clothes with how I'm feeling that day. So I may be feeling spunky and spicy, or I may be feeling sexy. And everybody may not think that I'm pretty, but that's okay. I believe in myself, and that's my confidence level. Self-confidence. No doubt in who I am as a woman, as a Black woman, as a businesswoman, as a mother, as a grandmother. My confidence level is so high now compared to where it was, growing up. And I owe that all to my relationship with God. Have a wonderful day and speak to yourself until your confidence level grows. Those affirmation statements, baby, I'm telling you, will grow your confidence, and you walk in them. You speak them every day until you believe in yourself.
Whenever
I'm asked about confidence or the topic of confidence comes up, several things come to mind, but the main image is a muscle. I think of confidence as a muscle. It's something that you constantly have to work on, build. It's something that you can lose but also gain back, and it's something that you have to put intention in, and it's something that anyone can have. Confidence is not an exclusive club. I think of strength. I believe it takes strength to keep confidence, have confidence, and instill that in your day-to-day. I believe trust. I think of trust with confidence, trusting who you are, trusting what you stand for, being assured of who you are, and having trust in God, having full faith in God and who He's created you to be, and that you're here for a greater purpose. That is just my personal view. I believe confidence is power, having the power and the strength to try new things. Confidence is risk-taking. Confidence is lessons. You're not going to gain confidence unless you take that step. I personally believe in order to build confidence, you don't become confident first and then have this great success and be that greatest version of yourself. To get to the greatest version of yourself, you have to keep doing things. You have to keep being uncomfortable. You have to keep taking risks to build yourself up to that greater version of yourself. And to build up to that point, I believe it takes a lot of confidence, and it's hard work, it's strength, it's intentional, and that's what comes to mind for me.
So, what does it mean to be confident to me? This is a good question because I used to really struggle with my confidence. So, for me, confidence looks like self-awareness. And it also looks like being the best version of you in all of its glory and things that are not so glorious. Confidence is accepting who you are, and it's also accepting who you are not. Confidence is also understanding that you're perfectly imperfect, and that who you are, regardless of what you have and don't have, that you are good enough regardless. That's confidence. Knowing that you are enough just because you exist. Now that's confidence.
Confidence is being able to takes accountability, reassure yourself, have self-love, all the things that you need to be a confident person, right? You need to be able to take the accountability. You need to be able to love yourself enough to know that we are all flawed. We are all flawed human beings, and no one is above the other. Confidence is being able to speak up for yourself. Confidence is the energy you have, your aura when you walk in the room, which all relates back to happiness for me. So when you ask me what my definition is and what it means to me, confidence is just being happy and showing love to everyone and everything, everywhere.
I'm going to say this once. Confidence is God, the spirit within. And if you can't cherish that kingdom, you're going to perish with woman and man. I guess the bottom line is you got to make your mind, body, and spirit divine. That's all I got to say. Salute, I say.
Confidence doesn't have a look to me. Confidence doesn't have a size. Confidence doesn't have a weight. Confidence doesn't have a gender. Confidence doesn't have a race. Confidence doesn't have a religion. Confidence lies within. Once you find your confidence, you'll love the skin you're in. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. And my opinion is confidence helps define who you are. When you lack confidence, you self-doubt a lot. But once you find it, you overcome every obstacle that comes your way. Confidence is knowing your worth. Confidence is standing your ground. Confidence is loving yourself.
Confidence can be doing the unthinkable. Once you find your self-confidence, you can't be stopped. Confidence is reaching for the stars and not letting nothing interfere.
So I was asked, what is confidence and what does that look like? And I always tell people it's just being cool, comfortable in your skin. Like, we're not doing stuff for the internet. We're not doing stuff for us to get views. We're not doing stuff because it's on trend. We're wearing the two-piece bathing suit regardless of how we feel about our body. Like, all of those things and more, but mainly authentically walking in your purpose and living boldly and having joy. If you don't have joy, I don't feel like you got confidence, because you can't, like, you gotta know to walk in joy every day and be confident in that. So that's my take on confidence. I love to hear what y'all says.
What does confidence mean to me? To me, confidence is love. In the Bible, there's certain scripture that where God tells us who we are in Him. God is our Father, and He is royal, which makes us royalty. Me as a daughter of a king makes me royalty. So my confidence comes from knowing who I am in God and the authority that He's given me. And in that authority, He wants us to be confident. He wants us to be confident in the kingdom. That's what confidence looks like to me.
Hello, everyone. So I was asked, what does confidence look like to me? Confidence always looks like the hard work, the focus, the dedication that's put into any situation. I don't believe you can truly have confidence unless you put the work in, just to take the doubt away and to put you in a space where you're feeling good about what you're about to engage in. Also, confidence doesn't necessarily have an ego. Confidence is humble. Confidence is reassuring. And confidence is basically being confident in yourself and your ability. So always put the work in first. Be humble. Be willing to learn. And also be willing to help others to sharpen your confidence and help build the confidence of others. Y'all have a good day.
Okay, friend. So I wrote down a few things in which what I think confidence may look like to me. So confidence to me looks like a strong, calm presence in both how you may treat somebody or how, just that person may carry themselves or how they interact with others. I chose 4 categories, which were physically, verbally, emotionally, and internally, to tag what confidence may look like in those areas to me. So physically, a good posture. Confidence may look like a good, genuine smile. Verbally, confidence may be speaking with intention. When speaking to someone or a crowd, verbally, intention may be owning a mistake or saying you don't know without being shameful. Emotionally, confidence can look like being calm under pressure, being self-assured, just being willing to take a risk. Internally, confidence may be just having a sense of direction or just knowing your purpose or just trusting in your values and your decisions no matter what others around you may, feel or what they may doubt. So those categories and those situations are just a few things of how or what confidence may look like to me.